by surprise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It is Dr. Janice Hooker Fortman with Relationship Matters TV. I hope everyone is having a beautiful and blessed morning, afternoon, or evening. Well, as you all know, I'm usually on my soapbox, and I'm going to get on it. I keep saying I'm not going to get on my soapbox, but I am. But the only thing I'm going to say is, please continue to wear your mask. COVID is not gone, and people are getting these rebound infections, and after even having the shots and the 2 boosters. But I think it's really because I know we are all very, very, at least I am, very tired of wearing the mask. But still in all, when you're around a lot of people, you can bet somebody's got it. And you just might get it. So just to keep from being ill and giving it to anyone else, wear your mask. All right, I have stepped down off of my soapbox. Today is really different. Today I guess you could say we're flipping the script, because instead of me interviewing a guest, I am the guest. I am going to be interviewed by a world-renowned interviewer, and her name is Loisteen Woods. And I am Loisteen Woods Walker, and I am going to bring her on right now.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Janice Hooker Fortman. How are you?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. And I'm going to say hello to you and your audience and who have joined us today. I just consider it really an honor and a privilege for you to give me this opportunity to be the guest interviewer today on your show.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so we get going now?
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
let's get
Okay. All righty. So let me first say hello to our Altgale Gardens family out there who have joined in to see us and to hear this historic interview. And hello to all of your audience who has been following you for the last 2 years. I love it. Your show is always informational and wonderful. So and is a lot of knowledge that you give us as well. So just a little historical update to our audience that who don't know me and those who do know me. Both of us, Dr. Janice Hilker Fortman, formerly Travis, and myself, formerly Loisteen Woods, both hail from the historical housing projects still located on the far south side of Chicago, Illinois. We both come from Block 2 and from in Chicago, Illinois. That's us, Block 2. So I am a retired City of Chicago administrator who relocated to Goodyear, Arizona 3 years ago. And Dr. Jan is my big sister friend, and we've served on a couple of organizations together, and one being the Chicago Housing Authority Alumni Association, which we helped to formulate in 1980, and then the Carver Class Alumni Association, which was comprised of various alumni from different classes at our almighty Carver High School. So again, I'm here tonight, flipping the script, as Jan says, and giving you or interviewing her on her quest to become Mrs. Senior America. So we're going to start just a little bit, give them that wave, and how you're going to walk down the runway, Dr. Jan. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. And so Dr. Jan, as I affectionately call her, is a Chicago public school graduate, a proud public school graduate, a former Chicago public school teacher and administrator. She's an accomplished award-winning author, and she is the producer and host of 2 TV shows, one Relationship Matters TV and the mother/daughter relationship show. She's doing very well at both. And the she's also an adult daughter aging mother relationship coach. She's a corporate trainer, a life coach, and now, as she sits in her seat today and wearing this crown, she is Mrs. Illinois, Senior Illinois of 2022. Okay, let's give her that little clap. And this is an astounding accomplishment. And today on Jan's show, it's all about her. So she's managed through all of those titles that I just gave you to accomplish yet another historical feat. And on April 30th of this year, she was crowned Mrs. Senior Illinois. I never heard of Miss Senior Illinois, never knew about Mrs. Senior Illinois, but lo and behold, Dr. Jan is our senior Miss Illinois. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's the first African American to
Yeah,
hold this title. So
actually, I'm the first one who was involved in a pageant. After I kind of, researched stuff, there was a woman who crowned herself. There, there was no pageant or anything.
mhm.
She filled out the papers, I guess, and did whatever, and crowned herself.
Wow.
But I'm the first real one
She
who
was the
won
first
the
who
pageant, who had to
actually
compete.
participated in a pageant.
Yes.
And wow, so that's just a wonderful accomplishment right there. So as we look at her and her beautiful sash and her beautiful crown, this is such a tremendous honor, and such a tremendous honor for us to even know her, to know and then know what you're going through. So now I'm going to put on your hat for the evening and interview you so that you can tell us how all of this came about. Okay, so
Okay.
give us an open, Dr. Jan, and tell us how you're feeling about all of this going on in your life right now.
To tell you the truth, Loisteen, I'm excited and overwhelmed at times. And to me, it's really an honor, actually,
Mm-hmm.
to be Miss Senior Illinois. But I can tell you how it all started. A very good friend of mine, her name is Brenda Tucker Jeffries, uh, put it out there that she was going to be involved in the Miss Senior Illinois contest and said, why don't you do it? And I said, no, girl, I got so much going on. No, no, no. And I think I waited maybe about 2 months. And then I thought, oh, what the heck? And so I got in it. And by the way, she is Ms. Senior Matheson. And so we competed, and I won. What I had to do was be interviewed by 5 judges, and they shot questions at me. Boom, 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 boom. And in a few minutes, I had to answer like 20 something questions. And I didn't know what the questions were going to be. But you got boom, boom. And then I was told that as soon as I walked into the room, they judge you as soon as you walk into the room. So the way you stand, whether or not you're smiling, whether you're looking at all of them, you have to look at all of them, so things that I learned to do as a Toastmaster, learning how to speak and stuff. And then I had to do a talent competition. And with the talent competition, I sang. And because, in high school, I used to sing. I used to be a part of the Sweet Tones. I think one of them, wait a minute, I got to scoot up. One of them might be on watching. I don't know. No, she's not. Oh, Jeffries, Miss Matheson is on. But anyway, so I used to be a part of the singing group called Sweet Tones.
I had no idea that you were a singer. Okay.
Oh
No.
my goodness, we
Oh,
sang at all the assemblies.
oh,
As
okay.
a matter of fact, we were so good that Jerry Butler came to one of the shows and heard us sing and wanted us to be background singers
Background.
for
Oh,
him.
wow. Okay.
But my mama said no, and the other mama said no.
No.
You're going to college.
Right.
And so anyway, so then after that, then we had to learn how to walk on the stage, walking forward with your head to the side, smiling, not looking down at your feet. And then then they shot one question at us at the very end. And then that's how I became Miss Senior Illinois America.
Well, my God, you make this sound so simple, Janice, and I know that it wasn't. I mean, and especially since you hadn't been in this arena before, you make it sound like it was so simple. Like all that just happened in 5 minutes. And, you had to answer these questions. You had to walk a certain way. You had to look a certain way. So what is and we're not familiar with this title, but I guess it's been around for a little while, but like you said, nobody had actually won it. Do you know how many years it's been in
It's
existence?
been over 20 years. I know
Over 20 years.
Brenda knows if she can put it in the chat that I can see. I think she knows exactly how many years. But it's never been in Illinois. No one from Illinois ever represented
Illinois.
in a pageant.
Okay.
And so when I looked on it, I saw a lot of past queens,
Mhm.
So it's been around for quite some time.
Wow, that's very interesting.
And the woman who was over it in Illinois used to be a part of the Miss America pageant, for I don't know how many years, for a very, very long time. Mhm.
Okay, okay. Well, so this is not just some run of the mill type of uh event. This is a legitimate pageant, and she's going all the way, and we're going to cheer her on all the way. Um,
Right.
and so you told us how you decided to compete. What made up your mind? You said, I can do this. And so you went there, but never in your dreams did you think you were going to win.
No, I didn't. I really didn't think I was going to win. I really was. I really was surprised. I really was shocked.
Right. Well, we just love it, and we see one of our AG people just typed in. That's Miss Hinette. We were with her earlier today. She's congratulating you. Yes. So tell us, Dr. Jan, what's the average age of the competitors? Do you know?
Well, you have to be 65.
Okay.
And so I really don't know the average age, but I would imagine more than likely in their 70s.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
if you have to be 65, that's considered as a legitimate senior citizen these days. And then if you think that the average age is 70, here we go with another feat, because I want you to tell your audience how old you are today.
I am an octogenarian. I am 80 years old.
80 years old. Look at you,
I'll be
girl.
81 in December.
Look at you, almost 81. I want to be like my big sister when I grow up. Look at that. And the average, and so from 65 years old to the average age in your thoughts might be 70 years old. It's just astonishing, first of all, to look at you, that you don't look like you're 80 years old. Even though I always tell people, well, how are you supposed to look? But you don't look like the normal people that we see at 80 years old. And then to go to a competition with people ranging from age 65 and up, and you won. How wonderful. How wonderful.
Thank you.
How
Thank you.
wonderful.
It's hereditary.
It's okay, because your
It
mama
really
looked
is on
good.
both sides. Well, you knew my mama.
Yep, and she looked good.
Miss Jessie Mae Travis.
She looked good until the day that she left
Yes,
here.
she
She
did.
did. And so now this competition, where did you have to go? Where was it held in Illinois?
It was held in Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So Bourbonnais is about 50 miles west of Chicago. That's actually where the Bears train.
Right. Exactly.
That's their
Exactly.
training camp. I used to take
Yeah.
my grandkids out there on their first weekend of training.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So that's where you were, and was it an overnight or a weekend event?
Yeah, it was kind of like well, yeah, a couple of days, I would say. Or yeah, a good day. uh, because well, we had to drive in, and so we did have to stay overnight because our interview started early uh, one morning, and so everything was kind of like all in one day. All of the, I would say, the competitions and the interviews and all of that. So
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, that was a whole weekend of meeting and seeing different people and different personalities, and um, everything was new because you know the average person that we know of that's going into a pageant or a competition, they've been doing this for a lifetime.
yes, as a matter of fact, there was one woman there who this is what she did. She was in a lot of pageants,
Uh-huh.
and I think, well, I know when I do go to Pennsylvania, and after reading a lot of the bios, a lot of ladies, that's what they do. They're in
Uh-huh.
pageants, and a lot of them have been in pageants, like since they were kids.
Right. Right. Well, that's really interesting. And then here you beat all that out. You beat that again. That's because you are bad, Sister Jan, Dr. Jan. You are bad. So now tell us, what exactly did you win?
Oh, I should have had it here, okay, in front of me. But anyway, I won a $2,000 gift certificate to York Furriers. Uh,
Oh.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
And I won a big, huge assortment of cosmetics from Mary Kay.
Okay.
Huge.
Hmm.
Then I also got a garment bag, a big, long garment bag that holds gowns
Hmm.
and a lot of things. And then also, I have a journal. I got a journal that I write in, and then I use my uh,
Your queen pin.
my queen pen
Hmm.
to write in my journal. Then this up here. This is if I get thirsty, then yes, I drink out of my queen, my Miss Senior Illinois
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so just a lot of different things. Yeah.
Okay, well that $2,000 a fur gift certificate, that was good. And you like furs, and you're in Chicago where it's nice,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. So,
Okay.
in the fall, when it gets a little cool, then I'll be going and choosing, you know, a fur or whatever I see that I like. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. So is well, we already know. Well, so is this an annual event that happens every year, or is this like every other year? How often does it happen?
It happens every year, and what will happen here in Illinois is that at the end of my reign, uh, then I will host the 2023 pageant. So, ladies who are in Illinois, who are in wherever, Southern Illinois, Chicago, surrounding suburbs, I will be. I will get all of the information, and I'll put it out there for women to decide to compete to be Miss Senior Illinois. Now, what happens is that now first I was Miss Calumet City,
Okay.
right? And so depending on where the ladies are from, there will be a pageant there. So let's say there'll be a pageant in Bourbonnais. I'll just use that.
Hmm.
And then that woman from Bourbonnais will compete with other women in Illinois. to become
Oh,
Miss Senior Illinois.
oh, okay. And
But I'm
so,
not sure, like right now when when that will take place, more
mhm,
than likely around the same time, in April or something like
okay.
March, April.
And so it's like an application process. So you, as the hostess or host for the state of Illinois, would then know where it would be held, and then you would know what the process is and what you have to do. So is it? Did you have to fill out an application, or did you have to answer questions, or what
Yes,
was that?
yes. I had to fill out an application. I think it was 4 or 5 pages,
Hmm.
uh, I, and then my age, uh, my platform, my philosophy of life, what my talent would be, and just about it's really like a bio,
Right, right.
like a
Okay.
biography. My education,
Hmm.
just yeah, like a biography.
Okay. Okay. And so that, and then I'm sure once they saw your age, they didn't think that, okay, here comes Granny, but Granny got it.
And that's the
Granny-
truth, Yeah, yeah. I'm very very blessed in that I still feel good. You
yeah,
know.
that's
Uh,
good. That's
yeah.
good. Well, okay. So, and you're at this point now, you're almost to the finish line, even though we're saying 2023, April is really around the corner. I'm sorry, 2023
Yeah.
for the next pageant, but your big to do is less than a month away, right?
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
going to get into that in a little bit. But how does your husband and your son feel about you being in the pageant competition? How are they taking this?
Well, I can ask him. He's sitting
Keith is
right
sitting
here.
next to you. Keith is
How do
sitting
you
next to
feel
you. How
about
do
me
you
being
feel?
in the pageant?
Well, you're always my queen, but now this is another level.
Look at that. He got the right answer. See, he got the right answer. He said you're always his queen, but now this will take you to another level. Hey Keith, that's why I love you. That was wonderful. He
And
said,
my son, he's excited. Yeah. Oh, mama, my mama, she's a queen. He tells everybody.
mm-hmm,
Whenever we go anywhere together. Oh, she's a celebrity. My mother is a celebrity.
mm-hmm. You are his celebrity, and like Keith said, you're his queen. And then for us in Altgale, you're our queen. And but I just feel like more you need to have that there should be more notoriety about this whole Mrs. Illinois, senior Mrs. Illinois, especially since you're the first African American to win this crown, and that it should be more notoriety about it. So maybe it'll all come out when you win Mrs. Senior America,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you're gonna win Mrs. Senior America.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
So I've been watching you on Facebook with your personal body trainer.
Oh,
So is this something that the pageant requires, or is this something that you decided to do on your own?
this is what I've been doing now for a very, very, very long
Okay.
time. I believe in moving your body. I believe in activity. So I've been training. Um, well, I've been working with a trainer. Before I even met my husband, because my trainer tells me, "Oh, I've been knowing you longer than you've been knowing your husband." So I've been training with Mike. I would say maybe over 20 years.
Mm.
Over 20 years.
Okay.
And we work out. We call it the House of Pain. And every now and then I try and get him to like give me a discount. And when I say discount, I mean discount in the workout.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, why I have to do that? I'm older than they are. They, you know, but yeah, I do 45 minutes on the stationary bike or the treadmill, depending. And then I do free weight training. I do the machines. I do rubber bands. I do cardio. I even do planks.
Wow, I hate
Oh
planks.
my
I
God,
hate planks.
and actually, I know that I'm not going to have my girlish figure anymore,
Mhm.
but to me, it's all about being healthy,
Yes.
and I try to eat right, so no, the pageant, they didn't require it. It's just something that I knew that I had to do. Now I'm looking at this of Brenda Tucker Jeffrey, Miss Mattison. She said you can view the video of the 2022 pageant on YouTube under Polk Entertainment.
Okay. Is
Okay.
that's the pageant that you were in that you won?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, because I do have a question. One of my questions at the end is how do we watch the one in
Thank
September?
you, Brenda.
But thank you, Brenda, for that information. Yes. Well, so in actuality, your training really your pre-training is a plus to you in the competition because it is something that you were not accustomed to doing. Like you said, the walking and the stance and this and the that, and you were prepared. Your body is prepared, and so you got a plus because I
Yeah,
training.
see, that was totally different. When they were telling us how to walk, you had to stand walk a certain way, and then for certain angles, and then stop at a certain point, and you never turn your back. And then when the stage, there were steps, and then they were saying you don't look down when you go up on the steps. I'm like, I don't think so. And then because we had on heels and
Uh-huh.
long gowns and all, but that walking forward while turning your face to the side, and
It's
smiling,
not an easy feat.
and we had to really practice that,
Because I
and
could
not
see
looking
you
down.
walking off the stage. Actually.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was something that we really had to practice. So it's a lot of little nuances and things that I didn't know that I found out by being in the pageant, and I'm sure I'll find out a lot more when
Tell us another small nuance that you found out.
the smile thing. You
Hmm.
know, I mean, you had to keep a smile on your face, and it had to look authentic. But another what I found out is that when we were being interviewed and asked, when they were asking us questions, they would tell us, well, the coach beforehand, because we did have a coach that came in and helped us a little bit.
Hmm.
When they ask you a question, you answer specifically that question. You don't prolong it. You don't explain your answer. You just be specific, and 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 you don't, which is different from Toastmasters. When they ask you a question in Toastmasters, you repeat the question
Right.
and answer it.
Because
Now,
give the answer.
you
No.
do not repeat the question. You just
Mhm.
go straight in and answer that question. And that was I had to keep that in mind because I'm used to, you ask me a question, I repeat the question and then answer it. But that was something that
And you said that you have to keep the smile on your face. So I can imagine me if they ask me a question that first of all that I don't understand, then I'm like your facial expression changes. That's just natural. And so
right.
yeah, so I'm glad to hear that you said so once you went to the pageant, they gave each person a coach, or did everybody have the
It
same
was
coach?
just one. It was just one coach
Okay.
who helped us. Now, when we were at the pageant, we had a lady who would put your makeup on if you wanted to, and they had dressers there that would help you zip up and stuff like that because we had to change right quick, you know.
Right.
So from what we were having on as our talent, and then for our gowns.
Okay.
But
So
Loisteen, we're at the half an hour
okay.
mark, and I do have to do a little commercial.
Okay. Okay.
But we'll be right back. I know you have some more questions. I hope they're
Yeah.
not hard. And I hope I can answer.
Nope, there you can answer them. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we'll be right back. Okay. Well, this is different. I am in the hot seat. I'm the one that's answering the questions. Now I kind of know how, it's kind of a little difficult. But anyway, we will be right back. Ooh, and answering questions and trying to do questions. Well, we're back with Loisteen Woods Walker, who is interviewing me. We are flipping the script this evening, and you saw two commercials for books that are available on Amazon.com. But here is my book. My book is entitled "The Secrets to How Not to Throw Mama from the Train." It's all about how to navigate the challenges in the adult daughter aging mother relationship. This book is available on Amazon.com. And just go there and purchase it. It's in hardback and ebook. So let's bring Loisteen back, and I can answer some more questions. Okay, Loisteen.
Okay. Um, we talked about your personal training. We talked about how you got into this. We talked about how you're feeling. We talked about how you won, and how you're the first African American to in Illinois to win this feat. A few more questions that we have, and one thing I want to say is one of our ladies, our lunch ladies, Christella Bell Woods. She says she doesn't know how to do the chat, but she's saying to tell you congratulations and that you look beautiful, and you do.
Oh, thank you, Christella.
Yes.
Thank you.
For all of you people here from Oakdale Gardens, if you are a retired senior, just so you know, we meet every month even through COVID, we started doing Zoom. We meet once a month and we have lunch and we update each other on whatever's going on in our lives. And Dr. Jan came on last month and told us about the competition, the pageant, and then she told us also that they're going to have an ad book and our group, the Alt Girl Garden Retired Ladies. That's what we call ourselves. And we purchased a full page ad, and a couple of other people from Alt Girl, they purchased an ad to go in the book. So it's on the book. Will the pageant have a publication? We purchased the ad, so will we be able to purchase the book, or how will we see the book?
Well, I got a text today, and they will have books available. I will purchase the books. Well,
Okay.
I'll get a book, of course, for free, but then the books are $10 a piece. But I will purchase the book,
Mhm.
a few books actually,
Mhm.
and so that way you all will see an ad. And so what the reason for the ads, of course, is to promote Miss Senior America, uh, 2022, 2023, and so on. But also, I am running for Ms. Senior Ambassador.
Well, what's that?
So, in other words, it depends on how many ads you put in, because you put in the ad book, because then what you're doing is really you're promoting yourself, but you're also promoting the pageant itself.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, and quite a few, actually, Loisteen, quite a few people from the AG, Augill Gardens,
Mm-hmm.
purchase ads. And
Wonderful.
yeah, and I'm really, really, really very, very, very thankful for the retired ladies, our lunch group.
Mm-hmm. I am
I'm
too.
glad that we can meet, face to face.
Face
Yeah,
to face again. Yeah.
yeah.
That will be good.
Company, right?
That would be good. Well, as far as like I said earlier about the notoriety that I think that you should have, does the governor of Illinois, is the governor a participant in this, or do they know anything about the Miss Illinois?
I know they know about it in Springfield, because I did get every contestant has to bring a small gift representing your state. Uh, and so that's 45 gifts. And so I did get something from Springfield.
Okay.
So the woman who is over the pageant here, Dr. Polk,
Mm-hmm.
she befriended someone in Springfield, and they sent me some nice little pins with Illinois on it, and she also said that after the pageant, she would like me to come to Springfield so
Mm-hmm.
that she can introduce me. So I
Okay.
don't know how that,
Yeah, well, that ain't nothing but a word. So we're gonna get that taken care of. Okay. So we'll be in Springfield with
Yeah,
Governor.
you all know Loisteen is a mover and a shaker.
We're gonna be there with Pritzker right there. So let's see. What do you have a sponsor? Do you have to have a sponsor, or do you have a sponsor?
No, I don't have a sponsor. It is me.
And so even though you don't have one, do people who participate in the pageant, do they have sponsors?
I have no idea. I did see some things on the Facebook page, and it says sponsors, but actually they're not sponsors. They're the people who place ads.
Oh, okay.
They're calling them sponsors.
Sponsors. Okay. Okay. So since you don't have a sponsor and it's all you, how many gowns are required for the competition? How many, and do you have to purchase your gowns? How many do you have to have?
Well, so far I know two at least, and one I purchased, and another one which is beautiful. One of the ladies who has been in pageants just told me there was this gown that she had, and that it would just be perfect for me. And so she has loaned me her gown. It's beautiful. It's
Oh, okay.
when she showed it to me, I'm like, whoa!
Okay.
And there is a chocolate ball, and I'm not sure if I'm going to wear a third gown or something just really really dressy. But
Okay.
for the most part, um, my wardrobe I have to pay for, but my airfare, hotel, meals, and is paid for, and me and my guests.
For the at the pageant.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
pageant, except for the
Okay.
airfare, yeah, the hotel, meals. So when we're there, and then there are different tours and stuff like that, and
Okay.
all that's paid for.
So how long will you be? Well, first of all, let's talk about when is the pageant in September?
I'll be there from the 5th through the 9th, but the 8th and the 9th, those are the pageants, except the 9th is
Pageant.
the final pageant when
Mhm.
they choose Miss Senior America. But before then, when we first get there, there are all kinds of functions that we have to go to,
Mhm.
and rehearsals. And from what I understand, uh, just like Miss America, there the opening number where we'll be singing and dancing, and
Mhm.
then we'll have interviews,
Yes.
and the there will be 10 finalists.
Okay.
And so on that last day, on the 9th, we'll all be on stage like you see Miss America. But
Okay.
then there'll be 10 finalists, and I guess they'll ask ask us,
Mhm.
not them, ask us,
Yes, because you are it.
yeah, different questions, and then they'll choose from that.
Okay, okay. And so you have a makeup artist as well? Well, is that on your own? A
Well,
hairstylist? Is
yeah,
that
you
on
know
your own?
what? Yeah, they have, Lord, see, they have makeup artists and they have people who can do your hair, but I prefer to do my own makeup
Mhm.
and my own hair,
Mhm.
but there'll be someone there because there's only been one person that I was in a fashion show, and the makeup that she put on me, um, I loved it. But I mean, I can't pay for her to travel with
Mhm.
me, so no.
Well, we should have, instead of the ad book, we should have had some barrels and put them on every corner in Chicago, and then let people say, put $1 in the barrel for Jan, so that Jan can have this makeup artist and this stylist and
Yeah,
everything.
right. Travel with my own hairstylist and
Stylist,
makeup
yes,
artist. Uh-huh.
yeah, and your own entourage.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, so now, and I know that you said you got to be there early, and I'm sure I know those different kind of events that you have, that interviews and different people from different places and different events, and so in all of that, I'm assuming that there's a time for you to practice, or do they have certain um, pageant etiquette that you have to learn or that you have to do or practice?
Well, we have to wear our crown and our sash no matter where we are for that whole week, from the 5th through the 10th.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
and they're just telling you to be professional. Remember, that you're representing your state and you're also representing the pageant. So that's about it. They want you to always dress professionally, look nice,
Mhm.
so they didn't say no jeans, but I believe that, you know, they don't want you to have any jeans on. So you're supposed to look nice. So that's just a part, and be friendly, and
Mhm.
but one thing I forgot to tell you, you have to have your platform and you get 34 seconds to say what your platform is. If you go over, you are disqualified. Now, you can be under, but you cannot go over.
And
34 seconds.
well, I'm sure that you, with your all of the training and all of the coaching and everything that you do with what is the speakers group that you're with?
Toastmasters.
Toastmasters, that you got that down pat. Now, and I'm not going to ask you what your platform is tonight, but I know you have your platform. What is okay, what's the subject?
I can tell you what it is, and then
Okay.
I'm just going to expound a little bit over because this is only like 3 seconds. But anyway, aging is not about getting old. Aging is about grabbing this opportunity to be daring and bold.
Go girl. Look at Dr. Jan. All right, Dr. Jan. Look at that girl. That is wonderful. That is your platform. And what it couldn't be any more appropriate for the occasion and for what you're representing and how you see life, because you couldn't get this far looking like you look, acting like you act, thinking like you think without having that type of a platform.
And you know, age is really it is just a number. You know, like your body can always, you know, which my body does tell me every now and then, you are 80. But still in all, I think it's a frame of mind. Uh, you have to, number one, I think, be a lifelong learner because there's so much to learn out here. So, and my husband's got this saying, it is what it is. So it is what it is.
It is.
I know you like the fact that I quoted you.
Yes, he does. Yes, he's your he's what was the person that's
muse. Muse.
Yes, your muse. Yes. So I know we only have a few more minutes. I got a couple more questions. Do you have an agent? Okay. Well, you don't need one.
I do have a coach.
Oh,
I do have a coach
that they give you.
Go ahead.
I said, do they provide you with a coach, or is this someone?
Oh, no, this is my own coach that I've had for a number of years.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, who helps me, you know, helps me in my, what can I say, my career.
Your career.
You know, yeah.
Your career.
Yeah.
Okay, and so and then we'll say that Keith is your agent. So
you know, I've been asking him to be my agent. I'm so glad you said that.
He's your agent. Nobody else gonna be there but your agent. He's your agent. So do you have any appearance obligations as in your role right now?
Yes, I do. First of all, I've been in a couple of parades, which here, and also at a breast cancer awareness function where I had to appear. And in October, there is another breast cancer awareness function. It's a fashion show and dinner, well, lunch. And I'll be in the fashion show. So that's, I think it's October 14th.
So you will, even though the competition will be over in September, up until next possibly April, when it's time for the 2023, you'll still be making appearances and different events and of that nature. I had one question.
I forgot I had breakfast with my mayor.
Okay.
That was an appearance. And well, twice actually.
Well, he need to pay for your makeup artist. Okay.
Okay.
To go with you, to whoever you want to go with you, he needs to pay for it. This question from one of our people: do you take vitamins, and which ones?
Girl, please. If my friend Maxine is on here, I don't see her, but Anyway, we work out together.
Mm-hmm.
And after we work out, we go and we have a very light breakfast. We have a half of a biscuit,
Mm-hmm.
one egg,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe a couple of tablespoons of grits and coffee. When
Mm-hmm.
we finish, it's like, okay, you got your drugs? Because we have a nice little baggies.
Uh-huh.
So now I take, girl, please, I take vitamin D, a multiple vitamin,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and sometimes I might also take an extra vitamin B12. I take C, D, A,
Mm-hmm.
actually omega XL.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, it's good. Anyway,
Okay.
I mean, it helps. And then I take elderberry.
Mm-hmm.
I take something called glutathione,
Mm-hmm.
which is an intra. Oh yeah, here she said, yeah, there's Maxine. Wait a minute, they put on here. Yes, I am here. Drugs.
Well, we got. I
A
think we.
handful of not drugs,
Mhm.
of vitamins that I take. I
Take.
also take Nutriverse,
Okay.
which is like a vitamin supplement.
Okay.
Girl, I take a whole lot. I can't even, it's a handful.
Well, we'll get your list.
Not
We'll get your list, and maybe you can post them on your Facebook page. But some people are interested, and they want to take what you take. But and like I said, I know
Wait
we
a
got
minute.
Mhm.
Moisturize.
Okay.
I moisturize. I can tell you do too.
Yes.
You're glowing.
And guess what it is? That
What?
big box of Mary Kay you got?
Uh-huh.
I've been using Mary Kay for the last 20 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, at my for 7 or 8 years I was at Johnson Products Company, and so we had everything that lasted. Everything that I had from them lasted years and years, and then I switched over to Mary Kay because one of my folks from Mary Kay, from Johnson Products Company, is a Mary Kay salesperson. So I just got my new supply. I am a Mary Kay person.
Okay.
Moisturizer, cleanser, the whole bit, the 4-step process.
Got to.
Yeah. So two more questions I got because I know we got to go. Um, we know that the pageant is going to be in September. Where exactly is the pageant going to be, and how will we be able to watch it?
Hershey, Pennsylvania, Chocolate City, and you know I can't eat chocolate because I'm lactose intolerant. But I'll just be smelling it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure yet, but I did see something they were trying to work something out so that we could see it live.
Okay.
And but I will let you know so that you can put it out there. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. Because
It'll probably be on YouTube or
yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's so one thing that COVID has done for all of us, it got its bad side, it's got its good side, and it's got its technology side. So everything that we want to know, do, see, hear, feel, or whatever, we can go to some form of technology to be able to get the information. So
right.
we'll look forward to you giving that to us. Do you know of any other notable women who have won this award or who have been a part of the pageant?
Just me.
Just you. And that's good enough for us. Yes, just you. We say,
oh, and I forgot Maxine, who is my workout and drug buddy.
Okay, so she's been in the pageant as well.
Oh, honey, she's Miss Midlothian.
Oh, Miss Midlothian. Okay, okay. Yeah.
So we have two,
and I'm sure right. She's probably the first African American too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
From Midlothian.
Yeah.
Well, and that's wonderful news to know. So, well, Jan, from here, in closing, tell us your feelings about where you would like to end this 2022 tour of a lifetime, because it is actually a tour of a lifetime.
That's a very good question, Loisteen. You know, I just want to end it being healthy, still in my right mind.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that. I do take a brain pill. my husband healthy,
Mhm.
and just still pursuing my passions, pursuing my goals. 2022 will just be the end of 2022, but still in all, I'm on a journey, and I just want to complete my journey. I want to be here till at least I'm 120. And then maybe the Lord say, okay, Janice. But yeah.
But right now, the Lord has blessed you with 10 plus more years. And
Yes.
so we're going to continue to ask him for many, many more for each and every one of us. But well, this has really been a journey for you. And it's been, I mean, I think that we can live vicariously with you at this point, because for most of us, we don't know anybody in a pageant, in the pageant, but Christella. So but we're going to, you say you don't have an agent, and you don't have but you have a coach, and you don't have a sponsor. But Christella said that she was at the state fair last week, and Miss Teen Illinois was walking around with a photographer at the fair. So I don't know why they didn't have you at the state fair walking around with a photographer. Do you
Well,
have?
I'm sure that is her photographer.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too.
Yeah,
That's
I do have a photographer.
You have one?
Oh, yes, I do. I got two.
Okay, so I don't have to use my cell phone. So now, but will your photographer actually go with you to the pageant?
No, because that's my son.
Oh, okay.
And the other one, she's having has had some health issues. So, and I would have to pay both of their ways. So, my agent will be with me.
Okay.
And he will take some, candid photos, and then they will have photographers there,
Right.
So that's why, they tell us, always be smiling, and always, be wonderful and kind, and you'll be asked for autographs, and I will have my pen, and I will be signing autographs.
Yes.
Myself, actually.
Okay. Well, I started out with saying, for those of you all who weren't on the line, Janice and I come a long way back. She is my big sister friend, and I have nothing but respect and admiration for her, because I know we all came from the same background, and it is what you make of it. And she's come this far. We got Yvette Wilson on here from Block 7. She says, congratulations. And Yvette, my little sister, she just moved here from Maryland and built a house. And so I got a little sister here in Arizona with me now, another little sister. But Jan, it's been a blast. We want you to win, and we're all cheering you on, and we're going to keep building this up. And you might not have a sponsor, but we Altgale Gardens got your back. Some people, when I sent the email out yesterday and told them that we were going to interview tonight, they said in their mind, you've already won. So whatever comes out of this, you are fantastic. We love you. Got another friend on here, Antoinette Burke Springs. She says, great interview. That's another friend of mine from Johnson Products Company days, and she's in Las Vegas. So we got folks from all over on this line looking at this interview.
Loisteen, thank you so much. I really appreciate, you interviewing me. This is really different, because usually I'm the one that's interviewing. But what I do want to, my shameless plug, I am on Relationship Matters TV every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I have a conversation with a myriad of different kinds of people. But you can go to YouTube, Dr. Janice Hooker Fortman, click on the videos, and you can see all of my past shows. And if you would like to be on my show as a guest, then just get in contact with Loisteen. And she will be able to get you to my show, or you can do this, and I'm running over. You can submit a headshot and a brief bio to relationshipmatterstv@gmail.com. And I want to thank all of you all really for tuning in. Oh, I forgot about my other show. My other show is called the Mother-Daughter Relationship Show. And that's when I give tools and techniques on how to navigate the challenges in that relationship. That's on every Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. All righty. So, Loisteen, thank you, dear. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you all, everyone, for tuning in. Or watching, not tuning in. Girl, radio, watching. I really, really appreciate it. So for the next 2 weeks, there will be encores of my shows because I'll be getting ready to go.
Okay.
So good night, everyone, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Remember, there are all kinds of relationships, and relationships do matter because there are all kinds of relationship matters. See you all when I get back.
Okay.
With the Miss Senior America crown.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I keep clicking this thing when, this is different for me now. Now I'm on this.